place me on the council.
I think they haven't even replaced Carol. Carol's not on the council anymore.
She isn't?
No, yeah, because I'm the secretary now.
Oh, you like your daughter. You get up there, girl.
I figured you'd do that.
I don't care for taking notes, but I guess that's what I gotta do.
I said, you know what? Because I think that was a good
Your hands won't allow you.
I said, you know,
He said, no more note taken for you, buddy.
Occasionally it makes good sense because I find it so I can
yeah, I was gonna say.
Otherwise, it's scribbling. Doctor's signature, that's what that is.
I don't know to be able to have
Yeah.
decide where I
What you doing, Sharon?
You know what I do? I started trying to do the I said, I want to get my magnifier. And I bought one of I went back to the vacuum around, took the papers off the floor and stuff.
Bless you.
This morning? Yeah. So it's like,
Yeah. You're awesome.
we'll clean it up a little bit.
Well, I'm planning on, as it goes on, doing Facebook Live.
I don't know what that is. We're in trouble. We're all trouble. That means we have to behave or not? We don't know how to run all right, fine. Laying on the floor.
With my aromatherapy plan on Zoom. I don't see but at least they're good. Real people. They can all come No, you can't.
You can't. She has to dress professional and everything. Not really. Yeah. Just from here up. No, she's making her.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Dayton. I don't remember, did we stand for this first song?
Yes.
Okay.
You got a half yes and a half no. I don't know. We normally do.
Yeah.
We normally do. I used to will everybody. Oh, I do normally.
Father of mine. And he's a keeper.
Thank you for the blessing.
we've been there. The light and the shadow.
Yeah, we need the auctioneers to do this song. Good morning, everyone. Doesn't this look beautiful and nice? And some of our Christmas elves, I think, were here working on the place. We got trees, we've got garlands, got wreaths. It's just beautiful. Well, welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Dayton. So glad you made the choice to join us here as part of our community today. Just connect. Let's read our vision, mission, and purpose here. Let's read it from here so I know I have the same version. Yeah, I'm blaming myself. I'm the one that makes the script, so if it's wrong on there, it's my fault. But we're all on the same page here. Our vision. We are one with all expressions of life. We are always evolving as we live in harmony with Spirit as our source. We respond to the internal call to know the expansiveness of who we truly are, one with the divine and all life. We feel it, we believe it, we live it, and we share it. Our mission: Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Dayton, works to meet the physical and spiritual needs of the community through offering education and experiences aligned with the teachings of Science of Mind, sponsoring community-building activities, and engaging in sacred activism within our local community. And our purpose: the Center for Spiritual Living is a community offering compassionate support as we learn to love regardless of conditions. We each come from many faith backgrounds, and through the teachings of Science of Mind and Spirit, we learn, grow, and heal. As we discover the triumph power within, we manifest our best lives and create a world that works for everyone. Okay, looks like next we're going to have Lana come up with the announcements.
All right, outreach opportunities. Please collect the poll tabs. So we've been doing that for, I don't know, a long time. Anyway, from canned beverages, we'll be donating those to the Ronald McDonald House. Place them in the yellow container on the back table. Please see Andy G for more information. So how do we know when that's full?
We'll know. Yeah. It's the bucket back there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that bucket has to be
That
full.
big yellow bucket, yeah.
Oh, all right. I did not know this. Okay. So the collection of non-perishable food items can be put in the tub that's back there by the coat rack. The donations will be added to the Greater Dayton LGBTQIA, whatever, center. See Sarah for more information. We'll also be collecting pet food for the local shelters. Please contact Andy G for more information. Thank you for doing all of that, Andy. I really appreciate that. The Treasures in Kitchen Sink Sale will be today, December 1st, from 12 to 2:30 in the newly remodeled multi-purpose room in the back. I did see that, I think, yesterday or the day before. The group of gals, women's group, will be held December 1st at 12 p.m. Please bring your own lunch. See Chris Noah Cooper for any details about that. If you haven't been going, maybe you want to chit-chat with her, see what's happening. The holiday birthday dinner will be on Sunday, December the 8th, right after service. It will be a potluck. The ham has been donated. That's awesome. Feel free to bring yummy side dishes for that. Tags for the giving trees are available on each of the Christmas trees. The choices, gifts and gift cards are due back at the center by December the 8th. Wow, that's a short turnaround.
2 weeks.
That's a short turnaround. Donations to the Serendipity Stables Animal Giving Tree will be due back on December 31st. Please see Andy Gannan. Wow, you were like on all these things. Thank you.
I have, if There's a lot of gift cards on there, and there's a box to put the gift cards in. Make sure you put the person's name with the gift card, because both of the girls that we're giving to you don't want the gifts wrapped. So just bring it in and put the tag on it and put it under the tree.
That makes it easier, I guess.
Yeah,
All right. Was that it?
that's it.
Oh, okay. Holiday open house, Saturday, November 30th, 2 to 5 p.m. So that's this Saturday. Can you believe that? Poof, there goes November. Games, crafts, puzzles. If you're tired of shopping, stop by and join others for these great activities. You can bring your own activity if you wish to do that. Feel free to bring a snack to share and enjoy coffee, tea, and hot chocolate with your friends. See Kelly O'Keefe. Thank you, Kelly, for doing that. This is free, however, a love donation is always welcome. I always appreciate that. Movie night, Adeline. Oh, that is a good movie. December the 6th. This is, 6 to 8 p.m. December 6th. Snacks will be provided. This movie is based on the true story of a serendipity stables horses, Adeline. Oh, it's different than what I thought. Okay, so she's a therapy horse who saves the lives of 12 people during a tornado. Wow. She gets injured and the town rallies to save her. So, wow.
And that's our giving tree this month is Serendipity.
Right, exactly. And I've been there. That's a really interesting place to go. It's interesting. Sensational. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Sensational. Sunday, December the 15th, 2024, 1:30 to 4 p.m. There's a lot going on. Learn the fundamentals of aromatherapy and create your own blend of scents to make drawer sachets, aromatherapy, and bead bracelets, or bath salts. Not those kind of bath salts, but good bath salts. Food to be provided. Vegetable soup, brownies with sprouts, and other healthy surprises. The event price is $30. The location is here at the center. That's Sherry and Ann. You guys are busy. Did you want to add to this?
Well, I just want to say that this will be a love offering. Anybody
Oh, it's a love offering. Okay, so it will be
if you can't pay 30 and would like
yeah.
to,
That would be awesome.
by all means.
Okay, so it's that, okay, 30 or whatever. Book club. Ernest Holmes, this thing called you. The next meeting is scheduled for Thursday, December the 5th, 7 to 8:15 p.m. This will be in person and on Zoom. Please see Sarah for more information. When you say all things are possible, you mean that. The power which created the planet is now operating in your affairs and through everything you do. Ernest Holmes. We already did that. Okay, that's okay. Weekly meditation with Teresa. I don't see her. She must not be here today. She's been here the last couple of days, last nights, whatever. So morning meditation, Monday through Friday, 8 to 8:15, Zoom only. That's for Andy Hawk. Yay for her. Signs of Mind 101. I'm in person, and Andy does that one as well. Guy, you're busy too. 9:30 every Sunday here at the center. If you have any announcements for the newsletter, please let Andy and Carol know by the end of this day. Okay? That would be awesome. Oh, wow. This goes on and on. All our senses are enlivened by its splendor. Enjoy its beauty and wonder. Happy birthday. Remember old and new friends. November birthdays. CSLGD friends. November birthday. Gary Victor. Woo-hoo! Yay! Jessica Buckner. Yay! And myself. One. Yay! Getting 1 year older. Yay. If your birthday. Okay, never mind. I won't. Okay, here we go. We're doing a song now. I think. Right? Yeah. Okay. I won't waste one more minute of my life. That's what we
By
have.
J.D. Lula. I won't waste
Okay. And now we begin our celebration service. Please join me in prayer. And centered in this moment of love, centered in this moment of the oneness, the infinite one, the infinite source, the infinite force of who we are. We are one. And in this moment, we are blessed. And the infinite power, the infinite one that is within us fills us with such expansive light and love. And I know that our coming together in this service, we are blessed, we are empowered, that the wisdom of God is spoken to and through us. I know that the wisdom of God is being spoken through Andy in this service today. I know that each and every person who participates in this service is deeply blessed. And I am so very grateful. And so I let it be, and so it is. We light this candle, for we know that we light this candle, for we know that God is more than enough for every situation. And in today's reading, Jesus answered, "A certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell among thieves, who stripped him of his clothing, wounded him, and departed, leaving him half dead. Now by chance a certain priest came down that road, and when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. Likewise, a Levite, when he arrived at the place, came and looked, and passed by on the other side. But when a certain Samaritan, as he journeyed, came to where he was, and he saw him, he had compassion. So he went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. And he set him on his own animal, and brought him to an inn, and took care of him. On the next day, when he departed, he took out 2 denarii, and he gave them to the innkeeper, and he said to him, 'Take care of him, and whatever more you spend, when I come again, I will repay you.' So, which of these 3 do you think was a neighbor to him who fell among thieves?" And the disciples said, "The one who showed mercy on him." Then Jesus said to them, "Go and do likewise." And I'd like to invite up Andy.
Thank you very much, Ledza. I got the name right this time.
We should switch places real quick with your mom.
Okay. Well, November is our abundance month here at CSL. recognizing the infinite abundance of the divine and also our own abundance. How many of you are experiencing divine abundance in some area of your life? Any area. It doesn't have to be finances, friends, anything. Whether or not you are now, how would you like to experience more abundance, more divine abundance? Hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. So we'll set the stage here. In classical theology, God is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. In 3 Latin words that mean all-powerful, all-knowing, and everywhere present. Trouble with these 3 omnis is they're unrelatable. There's not a single person here that knows what it feels like to be all-powerful, all-knowing, or everywhere present. Because none of us has ever actually done that. They're beyond our comprehension. If we try to understand the infinite, we make it not be itself anymore. That's the only way we can try to understand it, is to make it less than infinite. So I like to think of God as more than enough, rather than using all the infinites. God is the God of more than enough. Because that's relatable. I mean, we all know what it's like to have more than enough. Go out to the grocery store and still have some money left when we're done. Maybe not a lot, but some. We have more than enough. And sometimes we have more than enough joy, more than enough peace, more than enough health. Doesn't have to be all the time, but some of the time. Now, there's a name for God in the Bible, in Hebrew. You may have heard before, it's called El Shaddai. You ever heard El Shaddai? Yeah. And it's commonly translated in the Old Testament as God Almighty. But modern research into the ancient languages, into the precursor of Hebrew, it says that's not exactly the right translation. That the word El Shaddai literally means the God with breasts. How many of you knew that? And it's giving a feeling of a God who supplies and cares for us. And I think it's appropriate. That word appears the first time when God promises to make Abraham a father of many nations. And of course, you don't get to be a father of many nations without somebody else helping you. So, the God of breasts. And that also carries another content here. How many breasts does it take to feed a baby? 1, yeah. Well, how many do folks have? 2. That's more than enough.
Maybe.
Unless you have triplets. Even if you have twins, it's enough. But that is more than the amounts that is sufficient. And so, El Shaddai can be translated as the God of more than enough. It's infinite supply. Whatever we need, God is more than enough to supply it. God can supply anything we need because God is the infinite wealth of the universe. God not only has it, God is it. And so, how does this happen that we can get whatever we need? What happens because there's so much in the universe and even so much in the area that whatever one person needs probably is someplace else. Somebody else has it, or maybe it's in nature. Can be a lot of ways we could obtain that, but whatever we need is already there somewhere, and that is the law of circulation. That's a simple term for how we get when others give, or when nature gives, when birds give, when cows give, we have milk. But it's all that cycle of giving and receiving, And like this week we had, remember last week how cold it was?
Oh, yeah.
And well, we called Baker to come out and take a look at the heating system to find out why it was so cold last week. And they fixed it. And they decided to give us a gift and didn't charge us for it. So we received by their gift. We ended up with more than we would have had otherwise because they decided to circulate that for us. Now, it's not always money. I spend a lot of time working with nonprofits in the area that support LGBTQ folks. And I'm not saying I do it for the rewards, but I've gotten free T-shirts out of it, and got this cool frisbee. It's got one resilient on it. That's our teen group for Q plus teens, and so anybody. No? I'll put it back there. Okay. Of course, as we do this, we never know exactly what we're going to get. It's kind of like the old Rolling Stones song about you can't always get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need. Divine intelligence is not limited by our vision, but the God of more than enough can come up with whatever's really needed, can see behind the circumstance, can find the best for what's needed. There was a Sufi poet, Hazrat Khan, who said, I asked for strength, and God gave me difficulties to make me strong. I asked for wisdom, and God gave me problems to learn to solve. I asked for prosperity, and God gave me a brain and brawn to work. I asked for courage. God gave me dangers to overcome. I asked for love, and God gave me people to help. I asked for favors. God gave me opportunities. I received nothing I wanted. I received everything I needed. I've learned I'm bringing water up with me now. We can all learn. And I had a circumstance like that with the not getting what you want, but getting what you needed. In 2017, I was running out of money. And was really praying for, needing something to get me back on my feet. Because I literally knew it was like I had one more month left. Okay, now I have no more months left. And I'll tell you, when I was thinking what could possibly help me, what did I need? Homelessness was not on the list. It never even crossed my mind as something that might help me to get out of my problems. But that's what got me in touch with the VA, got me in touch with support, got me in trust with a source of income, got me in trust with everything I really needed. It worked. But even though it wasn't what I asked for, I was not saying, oh God, make me homeless. That's just what I need. But yeah, Deepak Chopra said that the best way to put the law of giving into operation, to start the whole process in circulation, is to make a decision that any time you come in contact with anyone, you give them something. And that doesn't mean we have to hand out money to everybody we meet. Doesn't even have to be a material thing. It could be a smile or a kind word or a compliment. And of course, if you feel led to do more, you can, but we don't have to walk around with a pocket full of $20 bills ready to hand them out to everybody we meet. I used to know somebody that did that a lot, because he had money and was very impressed with his money, and so he'd go around with handing it here. You want 20? You want 20? It's not what we had to do, but it is important to find a way and start now. It's important to say yes, say yes, say yes. Ernest Holmes said, while all people have the same origin, no two are alike except in ultimate essence. A person is an individualized center of God consciousness and spiritual power as complete as they know themselves to be, and they know themselves as they comprehend their relationship to the whole. We all have some things to give, but they're not the same. We're all unique. What I have is not what you have, or what you have, or what you have. And, John Bon Jovi has a chain of restaurants that he gives out food free to people that are unhomed. He does that. Taylor Swift has been going around giving away thousands, millions of dollars to food banks in every city she performs in. Some folks cure disease, some have charities they support. We have some charities we support. And we're supporting Choices for Christmas. So there's in the stable. So there are some ways that you can get involved. And I walked in today, I know, I'll be honest, I said, there are a lot of tags on that Choices tree. They're not as many for the horses, but there are a lot of tags on there. And so I would really love it if some of us, not saying it has to be everyone, but some of us would decide to support that, or the stable. Both are good charities. We've also got our food pantry we're supporting at the LGBT Center. And I don't know if everybody is familiar with statistics around food insecurity, but LGBTQ plus people have a much higher rate of food insecurity than average. There are a lot of people that have difficulty finding jobs because employers don't want to hire them, or some young people that cannot rely on their parents for support, even in the most difficult of times, because they just don't approve of who their kids are. So we have things here that we do, and again, not saying everybody has to do everything. We can find the things that resonate with us. But there definitely are some opportunities here, right at the center. So whether you're going to be helping out with Choices, or the stable, or the food pantry, or whether it's something else, something entirely different. Maybe you have a charity you've supported for years, and that's just a part of you. It is important that we all contribute to that overall flow in some way, even if it is just by kind words and compliments, or one thing I can do that doesn't cost a thing, and do, and you're always welcome to call me and ask me to, is prayer. Or any of our practitioners, or anybody else who's taken classes can pray, but especially our practitioners we are all trained in prayer and know exactly how to do that. It is important that everybody get into that cycle of giving and receiving. We're all part of that. That's how our collective organism gets the resources that it needs. Sometimes I use the analogy, which is actually out of the Bible, about how a community is like a body, and we're all different parts of the body. Well, different parts of the body need resources. The muscles need blood and oxygen, and so do the lungs. Now the heart is pumping the blood. It supplies the blood, and the lungs supply the oxygen. So there's parts of it, but it's got to all be distributed through that circulatory system, through that blood system, and the food coming out of the digestive system. That those nutrients get into the blood, and they're distributed by that circulatory system. And there's a circulatory system in our community. There's a circulatory system in this community. There's one in our Dayton community. There's one in our global community. Remember the world that works for everyone? And we're all just circulating those resources that everyone needs. Lynn Twist says we have to be willing to let go of that's just the way it is. Even if just for a moment to consider the possibility that there isn't a way it is or a way it isn't. There's the way we choose to act and choose to make of circumstances. Was it had the song "It's Just the Way It Is"? Just thinking that now. Was that Ewan Lewis? I don't know, but there was a song like that back in the old days, back when I was young. Remember the old days? Now, some people can say, but I don't have anything to give. I have no talents, I have no money. And they think that's a new story. What about Moses? I can't think of anyone who I've ever met that has less confidence than Moses had when God called him. But God appeared to Moses as the burning bush and said, take your shoes off and all. And then God said, I want you to go talk to the people in Israel and tell them that I'm going to lead them out of captivity. And Moses said to God, well, they won't believe me. God said, yes, they will. He said, no, they won't. They will not believe me. So God says, okay, I'll give you some magic powers. I'll give you a magic staff that can do tricks, and that way you know that I'm with you, and they'll believe you. Then you're going to have to go talk to the Pharaoh. Moses says, I can't talk to the Pharaoh. I'm no good at talking. I'm a lousy speaker. God says, yeah, okay. I'll tell you what. I'll send your brother along with you. He can do all the talking. Moses says, I still don't believe I can do this. And that was Moses. Well, eventually, God got him to do it, and he did it. And he actually turned out to be a pretty darn good leader after he got a chance to practice at it and get his skills that God knew he had, that he didn't believe he had, and practice them a little bit and use them a little bit. And Moses wasn't always this, oh, I don't think I could do that. But that's how he started out. So there is hope for anybody. There is hope for anybody to be able to release that talent within them, and as long as they're just willing to get in that flow circulation. I was actually at Transgender Day of Remembrance this Wednesday, and in the talk there was a trans guy that was our featured speaker, and he actually was a trans guy who had been the male lead in one of Taylor Swift's music videos, if you can believe that. But anyhow, one thing he said that made me start thinking, he said, you know, when I was young, I was always asking, how can I change the world? And a lot of people, I think, ask, how can I change the world? But I wouldn't encourage people to ask, how can I change the world? You go, what? The thing is, I'll leave you in suspense for a minute. The thing is, instead of asking, how can I change the world, what we really should be asking is, how can I not change the world? Everything we do changes the world. Everything we are changes the world. We are world changers by our nature because of how we're all connected. But what we should really be asking instead of how can I change the world is, in what way should I be changing the world? What can I do to make the world better? What improvements can be made in the world? How can we make a world that works for everyone? Got a quote here from Lisa Turkhurst. Says, no matter your age, your stage in life, or your circumstances, don't forget to dare to dream with God. You don't have to figure anything out. Just keep saying yes in big ways and small, and watch what God does. And that's my challenge for this month. Are you willing to say yes to the divine and get into that full circulation? Are you ready to stop asking about changing the world and start doing it? We've got this wonderful tool of spiritual mind treatment. If there's nothing else that you're willing to do, anybody can do spiritual mind treatment. I was in a call this week with home office, and somebody in the call said that, in our households here in Science of Mind, spiritual mind treatment ought to be as common as toothpaste and deodorant. Yeah. Is it as common as toothpaste and deodorant in your home? Yeah. Len's one of our practitioners that says, yeah, and I believe that. I believe in practitioners. I believe it is in many others too. Absolutely. But if it isn't, are we ready to take that challenge?
Yes.
Are we ready to say yes to God?
Yes.
Say yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Now, I don't think it's a coincidence that Abundance Month is the same month as Thanksgiving. Giving thanks and gratitude really is such an important part of the creative process. It's even a whole step in treatment. And we don't need to follow the traditional Thanksgiving narrative to practice gratitude. We don't need to do the thing with the colonizers and the natives just suddenly exploded in joy and happiness and friendship that lasted forever. We don't need to do that narrative. But we can still take that day to practice gratitude and to practice joy. Brene Brown said that in everyone that she studied, the people that had the most gratitude also had the most joy in their lives. So by choosing to practice gratitude, we're choosing to have our life filled with more joy. So for closing, for Thanksgiving, if I can get my pages to stop sticking together, I'm going to read a prayer that within a newsletter I got from somebody I know here, Dinah Butler-Bass, who's a Christian historian, progressive Christian, someone I am in some groups with. And the Thanksgiving prayer says, God, there are many ways we do not feel grateful. When we're anxious or angry, when we feel alone, when we do not understand what's happening in the world or with our neighbors, when the news is bleak and confusing, when there are threats, injustice, violence, and war, we struggle to feel grateful. But this Thanksgiving, we choose gratitude. We choose to accept life as a gift from you and as a gift from the unfolding work of all creation. We choose to be grateful for the earth from which our food comes, for the water that gives life, and for the air we all breathe. We choose to thank our ancestors, those who came before us, for their stories and their struggles. We receive their wisdom as a continuing gift for today. We choose to see our families and friends with new eyes, accepting them for who they are. We are thankful for our homes, whether humble or grand. We choose to appreciate and care for our neighbors, whatever our differences, or how much we feel hurt or misunderstood by them. We choose to open our hearts to those who dwell among us in the shadows of uncertainty and fear, recognizing their full dignity and humanity. We choose to see the world as our shared commons, our home now, and the legacy we leave to generations to come. God, this Thanksgiving, we do not give thanks. We choose it. We will make this choice of thanks with courage, knowing that it is humbling to say thank you. We choose to open ourselves to your sacred generosity, aware that we live an unending circle of gratitude. We all are guests at your hospitable table around which gifts are passed and received. We will not let anything opposed to love take over this table. Instead of giving into fear, we embrace grace, love, and the gifts of life at this table. In this choosing and in the sharing of this meal, we are strengthened to pass gratitude on to the world. Thus, with you, with all those gathered here at this table, and with those at tables far distant, we pledge to make thanks. We ask you to strengthen us in this resolve, here, now, and into the future, around our family table, around the table of our nation, around the table of the earth. We choose thanks. Amen. Let's turn within. And just know that divine presence, that is one, is living through and as every one of us. I know that we are one, and that we are that divine body circulating. We are the manifest body of God. And our circulation system involves love, it involves kindness, it involves service, it involves money, it involves every way in which we give and receive, every way in which that divine flow of goodness moves through and between each of us. I know that this divine circulation is more than enough to bring us everything we need, to bring us the desires of our hearts, and also to provide for all of our friends, our neighbors, to provide for this city, this country, to provide for our world, for this is truly being born is a world that works for everyone. That is our truth. That is the ultimate reality of this world, is that world that works for everyone. And I know that every one of us is in our own way contributing to that world that works for everyone. Each of us, as we are capable, as we are led, knowing what it is for us to do, responds and helps to create the perfect center here, helps to create the perfect community around us, and helps to create a world that works for everyone. We are one. We cannot help but do this. We are one no matter what obstacles we might dream up If we are one, that divine presence through our oneness is big enough, is more than enough to create that reality that we need, to create that world that works for everyone, and to fill this spiritual community here with all good things, and to fill the lives of all the people here with all good things, with limitless, more than enough abundance, whether that be abundance of joy, abundance of health, abundance of financial resources, abundance of whatever it is that you might need or imagine. God is here. And God is more than enough. And I give thanks. I give thanks for our oneness. I give thanks for our abundance. I give thanks for our unity. I give thanks for a world that works for everyone. I give thanks for a God who's more than enough. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, and I release it. Let it be, and so it is.
So it is.
Thank you.
Song by Neil Young.
Thank you very much. I'll leave a goodie there. Like that one. it's time for a conscious giving. And there are several ways to provide your tithe or gift to CSLGD. You can mail it here to 4100 Bensville Drive in Kettering. You can text to give. The number for text to give is 937-595-0142. You can use our website, which is at www.cslgd.org. And if you're watching on Facebook, you can hit the big donate button on the screen and donate through there. Also, please use the programs at Kroger and Dorothy Lane Market that which they make a little bit of contribution for the amount that we spend. I said this last time I did this, and I think, I don't know if people thought it was a little bit of a different way to look at it, but I'll say it again. One of the best ways to give is to get somebody else to do it for you. And that's what they do at Kroger's and Dorothy Lane Market. Doesn't cost you a thing. Okay, we got our giving statement here before we do that. We're going to read our giving statement. I'll read it out. You can read back to me. Abundance is mine.
Abundance is mine.
I cannot be deprived of my supply.
I cannot be deprived of my supply.
The trees do not lack for leaves.
Trees do not lack for leaves.
Nor do the flowers fail to bloom.
Nor do the flowers fail to bloom.
I embrace my supply.
Embrace my supply.
And celebrate the abundance that is mine.
Celebrate the abundance that is mine.
Yes. Just give thanks for this giving. We know that divine circulation is at work right now through this giving. I know that it is the perfect giving for us, that it provides for that which we need to do, provides for all of our needs, provides so that we can live our vision, mission, purpose. So we just give thanks. Let it be, and so it is. Yes, yes, yes. And it looks like now we got Lana coming up.
You did. You just took that one. It's okay. If it's your first time joining us online or in person, because I don't see any people, we're happy you're here with us. Please visit our website at www.cslgd.org. And if in person, pick up a welcome packet. Thank you for joining us this morning. We really appreciate you being here. If you would like prayer, please reach out to one of us at the practitioner core here. We're here to support you. That's Linda, myself, and Sandy. And I'm trying to think. Oh, nobody else. Okay. And our affirmation. Please repeat after me. I know that Spirit is living in.
I know that Spirit is living in.
As and through me.
As and through me.
Good. Yay. Have a great week. Thanks. Another song.
And we'll do our release.
all together.